Well, once again, it's time to look at rent versus owning. I'm Nino Pascali with Fairway Mortgage, and I've been looking at articles recently in the newspaper and magazines talking about rent and how vacancy rate is an all-time low. And we use basic rules of economics, it's supply and demand. That means rents are going up, which many articles are also stating that rents are escalating. So what I wanted to do was look at in North Phoenix, if one were to rent a $250,000 house, they're going to pay anywhere from $1,300 to $1,700 a month. And so what I did was I used the 1335 number. And the reason I used 35 is because maybe someone has renter's insurance. And on that $250,000 home, if someone were to purchase that same home and do conventional financing at 5%, say the rate's at 4.25, which is what is available today, the total payment with taxes, insurance, PMI would be 1531. And so you're saying, well, wait a second, the payment's $200 higher, and so why should I own? Well, let's dive into the numbers and behind these. So part of your payment are taxes and insurance. And part of taxes and insurance are you can write off on your taxes. And so check with your tax advisor, but I'm assuming a 25% tax bracket right now. And if you were in a 25% tax bracket, there's a $252 savings that you can write off on your taxes on a monthly, but you do that annually, of course, when you file your taxes. Also, part of your payment is principal and interest, taxes, insurance. So principal, you put in money towards your principal, paying it down. I call this the house savings account. Some people call it a forced savings account. And again, $327 every month going towards the forced savings account. So the net cost is $951. The net benefit compared to rent is $383.93. So there is a savings there. If we were to do FHA financing, roughly the same idea, 4.125%, total payment $1,600, $253 tax write-off, $345 in principal paid. So the net cost $1,001, the net savings is $335. And then lastly, doing VA financing with zero down, you could do again 4.125%, $1,654 total payment. $261 would be the tax benefit, $359 again the forced savings account. The net payment's $1,032, and $302 would be the net savings versus rent. But also let's look over time, because again, remember I said that money's going towards your principal into the forced savings account. So after 4 years time, you'd have saved $17,000, $18,000 on FHA, and $18,700 on VA. But let's look longer term. Most homeowners are staying in homes between 5-7 years. Let's look at a 7-year projection. The net worth of someone that buys a house, and I'm assuming a 3% rate of appreciation. I haven't even looked at the tax benefit side of it, but the net worth is going to be $101,900 on a conventional loan. You would have paid rent if you're paying at $1,300, and let's just say the rent stayed the same, right? You're going to pay $109,000 over the same period of time in rent and have nothing to save for it, right? There's nothing left. You weren't able to invest that money or have any extra money afterwards, as far as home ownership would have. So you have the net worth there of conventional, 101, 95,000 on FHA, and 87 on VA. The reason these are less is because we put less down, so we financed more, and that's why there's a difference in the net worth. So again, this makes a strong argument for home ownership. If you have the ability to own a home and will make the commitment of having a house and taking care of it and enjoyment of a home, then it's the right thing to do versus renting. If down payment's an issue, there are programs out there, down payment assistance programs out there. So if you want to discuss those or your particular situation, give me a call. You can reach me, Nino Pascali, Fairway Independent Mortgage, 480-496-2880. Thank you.